Welcome to Kranky Live, the show where bold minds meet real talk. This isn't your average sports or news show. It's where we break down sports, culture, and controversy with facts, fire, and fearless honesty. Here, truth cuts through the noise and hype gets exposed. From football to track and field, from world issues to local debates, we ask the tough questions, speak without fear, and go deeper than the headlines. We don't follow the crowd, we set the trend. While others recycle the same tired takes, we bring fresh insight, unfiltered analysis, and bold perspectives. No echo chambers, no puppet talk, just real conversations for people who think for themselves. Listen with your brain, not just your ears. Think critically, question boldly, and speak freely. This is Kranky Live, where reason rules the mic and truth always win. Come on, let's get into it. What the hell happened? I don't know what happened here. Welcome back. Give me 1 second, people. I have to take this phone call. So I'm back. People. Looking forward to this game. I'm sure it won't be watching paint dry like Arsenal a while ago. I said at the inception of the last stream that Arsenal may not win anything this year because of his forward line, and it proved out today. Gyökeres is not a good footballer. Saka has been poor most, if not all, this season. He even scored a couple goals of late. And Martinelli spins around, stop, turn. Whenever he decided to make up his mind, like a Madueke did, and he's done second half, just dip right and push the ball past the defender. Let him tackle you, because you have a disadvantage. He doesn't know where you're going. You just sit there and you box the ball between your 2 feet, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Give me 1 second, people. So, yeah, not a good thing. But we have the Madrid versus Man City should be awesome. And Man City forward line, people. Haaland, Doku, and Semenyo. Probably the best forward line in world football. Because think about it, he's the best forward line in football. I mean, Real Madrid has who? Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Mbappe. I could say Haaland compares to Mbappe in terms of quality of output. Vinicius Jr. ain't that far away from Semenyo, the way Semenyo has been playing, even though he's a better world-class player. And then Doku is just unpredictable. And if you go in the midfield with Rodri, Bernardo Silva, yeah. But these are the starting lineups. Games are ready to start. We have for City, and their feet is back. They put O'Reilly back into defense. O'Reilly, Goey, Diaz, Kusanov. Surprise, I guess John Stones must be on the bench. And then we have Rodri, Savinho, and Silva. You know what? Guardiola always tinker with stuff, doesn't he? Sometimes I think Guardiola push himself out of winning. Like I don't know what he's trying to prove, but this year midfield, really? You're going to play Savinho in the 10? He's very skillful. Maybe we want to get him on the field, but I would probably prepare Cherokee there versus playing Savinho there. Maybe he's managing people's time and fitness and all that, but it doesn't make sense to me. Then for Real Madrid, I don't see any Bellingham. I don't see any Mbappe. Am I missing something? Do I have the right lineup? Let me go check. This is weird. Let me go check if I have the right lineup. That doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. It is the right lineup. Wow. Kusanov playing on the right. Oh, you know what? I get it. So what Guardiola has done is He's put Kasanov on the right because of he's very quick to counter Vinny Jr. And then he has Semenyo playing the 10. Or maybe it's Semenyo playing the 10. They have it here where Semenyo playing the 10. I think Semenyo playing the 10 because he's right or left footed. It doesn't really matter. He can play anywhere. Maybe Semenyo on the right and Duke. So he's put the skillful wingers out wide to create havoc. He has the big machine in the middle, and you have Semenyo running off Haaland. Interesting. Defensively should be interesting for City. I think City's going to win this game. He's not playing at in Spain. I think City will win this game. All right, people, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. I'm looking forward to this game. Also, there's the Chelsea versus PSG. Chelsea has Cucurella is back. Chalobah, Fofana, and Costo. So they're probably the best defense apart from Chilwell not there. In the midfield, James Caicedo. I think James is a brilliant footballer. In the middle, Neto, Enzo, and Palmer. Neto doesn't produce. And Yao Pedro has been on fire up front. So really good team. And on their bench, they have a bunch of substitute. Even Lavia is on there. Lavia is like Califieri. They breathe and they get injured. So don't have them taking the oxygen. City starts off. And Trent playing outright. Oh, Trent against Doku. Oh, my Lord. Sacrificial lamb. It's going to be a long day for Trent. Long day for Trent. Long day for Trent. And Doku has it already. He's not foul? That looked like a foul to me. That Doku was a Semenyo. Probably more Semenyo than Doku. So there's Doku. Doku is what, 11. Should be an interesting game. But the game is off. We're in the first minute. Real Madrid versus Man City should be a brilliant game. I'm watching two screens. I'm also watching the Chelsea versus PSG. That should be a good game. Here comes Madrid. Ball played out to Trent. Trent get a chance to do his worldly passes. Brilliant pass by Trent, as usual. His passing is ridiculous. PT can't defend. Madrid coming forward. Ball into Trent. Trent looking for a pass. Beat his man nicely. Plays the ball out wide. To Valverde. Valverde inside to Tchouaméni. To Hansen. It's an interesting game. So Man City dominating possession. Real Madrid dominating possession early. Man City staying deep in lines of 4. 2 up front, and then they have lines of 4 in terms of how they're defending. Great ball by Trent. Trent is such a brilliant passer. He'll kill you from that position. And Chelsea game is off against PSG. Palmer trying to wiggle his way to the team, but it's not working. And they're playing in France again. So all the English teams have played away, actually. Spurs played away. Liverpool played away. That's interesting. Arsenal played away. City playing away. And Chelsea playing away. Newcastle played at home. So maybe the only home team of all the teams. Newcastle played at home. So the British teams all have a chance to go through, apart from Tottenham. Because Real Madrid really playing the ball around City. Bad turnover by Madrid. Doku has it. Beat 1. Doku beat 2. Doku coming forward. Has a chance to shoot. Beat 3. Turns it over. He had a chance to play Semenyo in. Why didn't he do that? It's one thing with Doku. He reminds me of Madueke. The decision making the final third is bad. Not the best decisions at all. A while ago, you just got to roll Semenyo far. Play it wide to Semenyo. Keep going towards goal. Semenyo, they make a decision. Just really a bad decision by him. Bad decision. So Man City coming forward. It's going to be tough for us to meet Man City. Our offense is poor. I know Arsenal going to be Man City with this offense. Look at Doku. Doku put so much pressure on the defense. So much pressure. Go with a brilliant turn. Try to turn again. Turn it over. Almost turned it over. Doku just reminds you of a running back in the NFL. He has the ball wide. He just had to play the ball out wide. Now this Madrid center half scrambling. Here comes PSG against Chelsea. And here comes Man City. Poor pass by Semenyo inside. Ball turned with the Real Madrid coming forward. Is that Diaz looking to shoot? Plays the ball out wide to Goulet, or Valverde. Poor ball by Trent. That's not normal, Trent. Here comes Real Madrid again. Cross. Blocked by Kosanov. So Goulet with the ball plays out to the beast and Rudiger. I'm curious to see how Rudiger and Haas going to hold up against the human wrecking ball machine in Haaland. Trent to the ball. Good ball by Trent in and wasn't expected. Second bad pass by Trent. Here comes Haaland. Here comes Haaland with Semenyo. And Haaland overturning. Go to Doku. Doku has Trent. It's going to be a roasting. Good pass by Doku inside to Haaland. Haaland blocked out by Trent. Good play by Trent, and Trent got out. Brilliant play by Trent. Trent intercepted the ball. Here comes City again. Bernardo Silva plays the ball into Silva coming through. Real Madrid scrambling. Semenyo, shot saved by Courtois. Wow. City's offense is potent. Nothing like our offense, which is going to hurt itself one of these days. Here comes PSG. Missed kick by Dembele. Kicked up by Cucurella. I'm doing 2 games, people. Doing the City game versus Real Madrid, and I'm doing the Chelsea PSG. Can't make up my mind which one to watch. Here comes Savinho against Mendy. Plays it inside, turns it over again. Haaland with it. Plays out to Doku. Doku against Trent. They doubling Doku. He's faked the cross. Go down the wing. Try to cross it all the way across the box. No one is there. Probably nobody can read what Doku's going to do. It's a good cross. Left alone by Haaland, but nobody's running. Semenyo should be running on there. Savinho or Semenyo. These are good games. Bless up Jargons. Yeah, no, I would agree, Jargons, that no, City wants to win. Surprise Turkey's down the field. I rate Turkey highly. We could use a player like that. A brilliant ball by Rodri. Has the ball to Bernardo Silva. Silva plays the ball right up to Doku. 2 people on Doku. Doku just destroyed Trent. Cross. Oh, ball right across the box. It's going to be a long afternoon for Real Madrid because City's offense is potent. You cannot get the ball off Doku. Here comes Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. beats one. Coming forward. His teammate running offside. He's going to play the ball out wide. Ball plays inside to Valverde. Goes to Vinicius Jr. He tried to play the ball over. Great move. Great shot. Good save. That was Arthur Guller. No, that was Diaz. I made a shot, actually. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a wide open game because Real Madrid has some firepower, too. They have no Mbappe. They have no Bellingham, but they have firepower. That should have been an offside, though. I don't know what the referee linesman is. It looks offside to me. But good shot by Diaz. Diaz is the one who missed the penalty, trying to Panenka against Morocco, and that's why they lost the African Cup of Nations. Missed the penalty, and then go back, and then Senegal went back and scored. Corner to Real Madrid to be taken by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arthur Guller is there too, but I think Trent will take it. Great corner by Trent, headed by Rudiger. Ball played out to City. Back to Real Madrid. Trent. Cross blocked. Yeah, and I'm watching it on 2 separate screens, actually. I'm not doing multi-view. Both games are tied at 0. We're in the 9th minute of play against City, Real Madrid, and 8th minute for PSG versus Chelsea. PSG coming forward. It's Hakimi come forward, try to be tripped up by Fernandez, who turned over. And I think Hakimi ran into Cucurella. Probably was fouled the first time. Yeah, he was fouled by Fernandez. Referee didn't call it. Referee is poor in the Arsenal game today. Poor. The captain for Leverkusen shouldn't have lasted 5 minutes in that game. City coming forward. Is that right? Trying to find Haaland, not working. Real Madrid have it. Rudiger to Huysen. Played it inside to. I can't even see the Madrid players that well. Madrid coming forward. Madrid does a good job, and City just backing off and allow them some space so they can play until they get to the final third. Here comes Dembele. Dembele almost walked through the Chelsea defense. He did walk through. Good block by Chelsea. Chelsea scrambling. Foul against the menu. Here comes PSG. Duse out to Dembele. Cross the far post, headed down. Oh, one goal, one love to PSG. That's poor defending by Chelsea. Nobody reacting. Everybody just standing up. One love to PSG. Goal scored by Bartola, who Arsenal wanted at one point. One love to PSG. Chelsea just stand up, not moving. They're not defending. Not defending at all. People just standing up. The ball came in across. Dembele played the ball over. So Bartola is just standing there. The defender, nobody's marking him. Gusto just allowed him to roam and do what he wants to do. Gusto is busy protecting his goal versus really good ball headed down back. What's his name? Funny name. Can't remember his name. He swung it one time, and the ricochet taken into the goal. I see that Sanchez has been benched again for this game. Here comes City. Semenyo got dispossessed. See, that's what I like about Eze. In those situations, you got to know where you are, Semenyo. You just control the ball without knowing where you are. Madrid playing through City, though. PSG just taking apart Chelsea right now, playing the ball around them. Donnarumma to Kusanov to Rodri. Look how quickly City making his passes, unlike us who take forever. Ball Kusanov out to go inside to Rodri. If I'm playing Man City, I'm putting a man on Rodri and mark him out all game. We're playing space. We're playing positioning. We're playing gaps for everybody else, but Rodri, I'm putting my number 10 on him. He's dictating the space out there. Come on, look how much room he has. Goes to Doku. Doku with Trent one-on-one. Doku with a really good pass to Riley. Riley cross. City just creating chance after chance after chance. Semenyo with the ball. Coming inside, looking to shoot. Try a cute pass, but that didn't work. Here goes Madrid trying to counter. Good tackle by Kusanov. Very good tackle. And Real Madrid won it back. So Vinicius made a bad decision, give that away. 30 minutes in, score tied at 0. And PSG Chelsea. PSG leading by 1-0. Bartola scored for PSG. Poor defending by Chelsea, by the way. PSG is also actually playing off from the back too. Chelsea trying to press. Chelsea are trying to press, but PSG has widened the field. They have spread it out wide. Chelsea won the ball back. Throw in. Who's throwing? And Barcola, I think it's his first goal in the Champions League this year. So here comes Chelsea again. And here comes City. Man City now dominating possession, and they're way up the field. They have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. One player back, actually. It's almost like City playing 3 at the back, with O'Reilly playing the inverted. Brilliant pass by Palmer. Ball cutting by Fernandez. Looking to shoot. Poor by Fernandez for Chelsea. Got time and space, and he does that. Great play by Palmer. Up to Gusto. Gusto played inside to Fernandez, who all he had to do was play Palmer in. Palmer is wide open. That's poor by Fernandez. Here comes Doku against Trent. Poor Trent. Doku goes in. Oh, Doku turns him around, crosses it back, blocked out of bounds. Trent gonna have, and when Trent wake up tomorrow, he's gonna still want to go back to sleep. Nightmare. Doku is quick. He's skillful. He's direct. Why can't we get that from Martinelli on the left? Yeah, Doku is a problem, period. He's just look, he just turned Trent around. Trent doesn't know where he's going. The thing about Doku is when he gets in the final third, he 90% of the time makes a bad decision. Sometimes you have to stop the ball and make a teammate come join you and you lay the ball on them to score. He should be getting assists a game. Corner to Man City. Is that Bernardo Silva taking it? Oh, they actually had a play on and Semenyo fell. The play was for him to play to Semenyo, who then going to strike in the goal. Played flat, played fast, played hard, and it worked. Except Semenyo. People are slipping a lot nowadays, Look, they set up box and Semenyo fell. They boxed in the defense. They create space on the 18. They played the ball to Semenyo, and he fell. And those Tottenham players were falling out of the field yesterday. I don't care if you do a professional football team. Doesn't check the pitch and know what cleats to wear. Really bad. City's front is more than quality, people. It's dangerous. That's why Arsenal going to struggle against them in the Carabao Cup. Nobody can mark Doku 1-on-1 in football. None. Not even 1 and 2. You have to use 3 people to mark him. Here comes Real Madrid. Ball played out to... Okay, here comes Vinicius Jr. against Kosanov. He has 2 men against him. Trying to go down the wing. Good pass by Vinicius out to Kameni. Doku turns on him. Doku gets dispossessed. Here comes Madrid again. And Chelsea's under the cough, as they say in the UK. Madrid playing hard, though. It's a foul against City. Comes Chelsea, great ball into Pedro. Pedro turning, fouled. Good ball by James. I like James quite a bit. I think James is a brilliant footballer. I think he's as good at right back as he is in the midfield. Kosanov to Rodri, back to Kosanov, back to Diaz. Diaz looking for a pass, doesn't have any. Going to go long. Go over the top, trying to find Haaland. Does. Haaland, brilliant turn and brilliant pass over to Doku. Just a little bit, hit a little bit too hard. They would have had Trent isolated 1-on-1. All City has to do is go inside and isolate Trent 1-on-1. Isolate Trent 1-on-1 with Doku, and it's all over. Here comes Neto. Oh, Neto ran around. But Neto, all these wingers nowadays, Traore, Neto, Doku, Madueke. At some point, when does the light turn on about making good decisions? Now, it was a tough one for Neto right here. But I don't know who he's crossing the ball to. He's just hoping. Well, a tough one. I'm a little bit hard on him on that one. That was a harder one. But Neto doesn't score a lot of goals, but he's a brilliant footballer. But can't score goals. Here comes City. Shot by Bernardo Silva just wide. Bernardo Silva captains the City team. But he's out of contract at the end of this year, so he may be leaving Man City. Couldn't leave any team too early because He's caused Arsenal a lot of nightmares. They're brilliant football. Man, Real Madrid trying to play out, trying to go long now. Uh-oh. Madrid has gotten in. Goal by Madrid. What a calamity. O'Reilly got beaten by a ball 40 yards long. Then Donnarumma slow off his line. By the time he got off his line, it was easy to go around him. Luckily, he didn't get a red card. And it's 1-0. I think still City's going to score a bunch of goals this evening, even though we're 20 minutes in. Real Madrid can get all excited all they want. City's going to beat them. That was poor, though. Look at O'Reilly. That ball cannot beat you. Huh? That ball cannot beat you. It's poor defending. And Donnarumma is slow. That's awful defending, O'Reilly. Awful. I think he's better than midfielder than a right back and left back. That's awful defending. You got to know the man and where the ball is. Palmer looking good for Chelsea, though. I must say. That's awful defending. Oh, my Lord. Not even a primary school kid should be defending like that. That ball cannot go over your head. Cannot go over your head. Kicking from so far, cannot go over your head. Didn't know Courtois had that kind of pass in him, but it's ridiculous. Here comes City. They're down 1-0. Chelsea down 1-0. Liverpool down 1-0 from their first leg. Arsenal tie. No English team has won any game, you know. Arsenal didn't win. Liverpool didn't win. It's still not is in progress here. Newcastle didn't win. What am I missing? Tottenham didn't win. Tottenham, Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal. No City team, no English team have won a game. But most of them have to go home, apart from Newcastle. Chelsea holding their own though against PSG. Not the same. It's the same PSG players from last year, not the same team. I don't know what Gusto was trying to do though. Then Aroma out to go. Riley, right? Silva plays it over to Kosanov. Coming forward. Kosanov looking for a pass, finds Diaz. Doko 1-on-1 with Trent. And Doko is feel like going at him. There's two people over there. There's three foreshadowing him. Dispossessed. Vinicius Jr. has it. You got dispossessed. Referee says a foul. Here comes Chelsea. Palmer, a bit long stride, lengthy strides, get dispossessed, out of bounds, throw into Chelsea. I hope City defend like that against us. That's cool boy defending. They haven't replaced their left back, you know. Then Guardiola got injured. They haven't replaced left back. They play center half, not left back. Man City coming forward again. Real Madrid played out. And here comes Man City. Chelsea's playing better than PSG, though. PSG just has the goal. But Chelsea's been a better team. Chelsea playing some really good football by Chelsea. And so I say them in a bad pass. That shouldn't occur. Neto is frustrated. That is right. That's an easy pass to make. That should not happen. I like Yad Pedro's hold-up game. For such a slim-figured player, he sure does a lot up top and does it well. Just join us in the Chelsea game. It's 22 minutes in. PSG 1, Chelsea 0, and Real Madrid versus City. Real Madrid 1, Man City 0. Chelsea coming forward. Ball plays into Palmer. Palmer coming forward, looking up. And Palmer is dangerous time. He's going to try to shoot. He plays the ball into Fernandez. Bad pass by Palmer. He can't do anything with that. You play the ball there. Here comes Chelsea again. It dispossesses PSG. Palmer goes out wide to Neto. Neto plays the Cucurella, who has chance, and good cross by Cucurella. Head by Pedro, but not enough pace. Probably should try to control that ball. The pace wasn't there. So Man City, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Valverde dispossess, a ball out of bounds, throw into Real Madrid. 24 minutes in, and Man City losing by 1-0 against Real Madrid. But Man City has created a lot of chances. Just haven't put the ball in the net. And they're starting to do that press. And Courtois trying to go short, go to Trent back to Rudiger. Rudiger's going to go long. Trying to play the ball on the line, out of bounds, throw into Man City. If you just joined us, we're watching two watch-alongs, Chelsea, PSG, and Man City versus Real Madrid. I think City has to play the ball out wide. Savinho is not touching the ball. We're going to Doku, but they're not going. They got to go wide. Go wide and spread the field out. Your wingers are skillful enough to beat any two-man. And Semenyo is not in the game. Brilliant by Pedro. James has a pass, and he tries a spectacular. It didn't work. Bad pass by James. Here comes City against Real Madrid. Ball played up. Haaland chasing Rudiger. Haaland one visit from Rudiger, trying to make a pass that wasn't there. Players are rushing their passes. It's going to take some time. They have time to pass the ball. They're rushing the passes. Here come Bartolo again. Oh, that was close. He's playing well. Because when you score a goal, it gives you that impetus and that motivation. He just almost put that in the far corner. In fact, the keeper saved it, actually. It was going in the far corner. I didn't realize he touched it. They got a corner to PSG coming forward. Not much of the Real Madrid game. Oh, Trent with a horrible pass. Almost gave it away, and then a horrible move by Rodri. Why these professional players get the ball in good position? They're just trying something quick that is not there when they could have a more short pass and create havoc for the defense. I don't understand that. Well, goal again. This is goal again for Real Madrid. That's 2. Man City defense leaking. Valverde again, it looks like. Or is it Vinicius Jr.? Man City defense look shabby. We know Kostanov is not that good, and O'Reilly's not a defender, so they're a challenge. I wasn't feeding them jargons, to be honest. I wasn't feeding the kids, so I haven't talked about them. So Vinicius Jr. has the ball in the box. He runs by Silva trying to touch him. Valverde has it. One-time shot. Donnarumma can't allow that to score from there. I'm sorry. Diaz touched the ball in the path of Valverde. O'Reilly fell asleep again. And he played the ball across. Donnarumma was off balance, hard to get down. 2-0. I still think City going to draw this game. Yeah, Donnarumma trying to protect the near post too much. He's too far over. Poor goalkeeping to me. And poor defending. Poor goalkeeping and poor defending. O'Reilly can't defend. He's being shown up today. I hope Arsenal see this, and if he plays, he gets exploited when he plays us. Oh, 1-1. Oh, ball into Gusto. Gusto shot. Score. Yeah, my Parma is slow. 1-1 Chelsea. Chelsea has been pressuring them. I think Doku is going to create havoc today. I'm convinced they got to put Mamouche on the field. Because Semenyo takes Savinho off, put Semenyo on the right wing, put Mamouche in the middle. That's the best team. Because Mamouche can fire from outside the box. City pressing real high now. Very aggressive press. And stifling Real Madrid. Yeah, the PSG keeper gave that away. That's poor goalkeeping. The ball was shot right at him, right to his right. Poor goalkeeping. He just could be like David Gea. Use your feet and play it out. Poor goalkeeping. Here comes City, and they're very high. O'Reilly's having a nightmare with Valverde. It's not like Valverde doing anything spectacular either. O'Reilly with the ball, plays it back to Goe, plays it out to Doku. Doku turns two-man and got dispossessed. That play, it wasn't their Doku. And now City's scrambling because they have all their players up looking for the cross. And if you lose it out there, it's dangerous. Real Madrid playing confidently. City's weak on right wing and left wing. So we'll see what happens with them when they play us. Because unless we play Madueke, if Saka is out there, he's not beating anybody. Not as Martinelli. No, people don't want to criticize Saka, but he's been poor. Poor. Even when he scored goals, he's been poor. We're at 38th minute, Real Madrid, Man City. Real Madrid up 2-0. And in France, in Paris, Chelsea giving PSG all they can handle. Here comes Neto. Got dispossessed. That was too easy. Way too easy. Hey, Drew Ross, is this Roy Simpson? So Valverde scored 2 in no time. Valverde 2, Man City 0. Donnarumma cannot give up that goal. I'm sorry. He went too far to the right. Doesn't know where his post is. They teach goalkeeper, feel your post, feel your post. Sorry. It wasn't that hard a shot, and it wasn't in the corner. Donnarumma can curse all he wants, but he can't be beaten there. Not with that sort of slow shot. Give yourself the best space, and if he's one step over, he saved that ball. Bodo Glimt up 1-0. Wow. A lot of upsets in Champions League. PSG is not the same PSG from last year. They haven't been that great. They struggled with Monaco, and frankly, Chelsea could have done more already, actually. Here comes Chelsea again, playing dangerous, playing from the back. Cucurella trying to go long over the top. It's a race. Don't foul him. Enzo Fernandez run against PSG defender. Ball turnover to Neto. Neto out to Fernandez. Not sure what happened. Chelsea stopped playing. Maybe it would have been offside. Man City under the coach. They're down 2-0. Here comes Rodri. Here comes Haaland through the middle. Play the ball. Try to play the ball to Semenyo. I'm not sure what Haaland was doing there, though. Was he trying to dribble or trying to pass? If you just join us, we're in the 32nd minute of play for Man City versus Real Madrid, and we're in the 30th, also now catching up. So 33rd for Man City, 32nd for Chelsea. Chelsea tying 1-1 with PSG, and Man City down 2-0 to Real Madrid. Here comes City again. Deep in their own territory. Rodri plays out wide to Bernardo Silva. Chelsea's pressing PSG all over the field. PSG 1-2 passes actually allowed them to get through the press sometimes. Now Chelsea's wide open. Bartolo, good control coming forward. As the defense backing up, no one not cutting the ball off. He turned the ball over. Here comes Chelsea again. And Chelsea turns it over as Caicedo's not having the best game. See a number of bad passes made so far. So the Chelsea game is much more open, much more fluid. The City game is Madrid just playing counter-attacking football. That's all. Here comes Semenyo, turn the ball over. Here comes Haaland. Ball against Real Madrid. So City with a free kick on the right side of the field, just inside the 18, the right corner of the 18. The left corner for Real Madrid. Free kick to be taken by, look like Bernardo Silva. They're not getting Haaland in dangerous positions. That's part of their problem. Gotta get him in dangerous positions. So Bernardo Silva with the free kick. Plays out to Semenyo looking to cross. Semenyo beat his man nicely. Good cross by Semenyo. Headed out to Doku. When Doku gets the ball, 3 men run over. Not 2, 3. He plays it out to Rodri. Rodri plays it out to Diaz. Rodri looking to cross it. Goes back out to Doku. Doku against Trent. Trying to grab Trent 1-on-1. 3 men come over for Doku. Wow, that's respect. And he's still just moving around and play the ball well out to Rodri. Is that Kusanov or Rodri? Diaz. Diaz plays the ball to Bernardo Silva, trying to find Doku. Headed out by Trent. 36 minutes in, or in the 36th minute, and it's 2-0 to Real Madrid. Here comes City again. Rodri at the ball, looking for a pass. Gonna go inside Semenyo. Semenyo goes outside to Kusanov. Kusanov looking for a pass. Goes back to Diaz. Diaz to Rodri. Rodri to O'Reilly. O'Reilly gonna go to Doku. When Doku gets it, everybody lines up. Everybody start coming over. He's not making good decisions. His passing is off. The scouting reports it out. When Doku gets it, 3-4 players converge on him. Not any one player, because one player cannot mark him. PSG coming forward. Ball turn with the Palmer. Palmer has options. He goes outside to João Pedro. João Pedro trying to beat his man. People are slipping nowadays on these turf. I guess they water them quite a bit. A lot of players slipping in these games. I just saw with Tottenham yesterday. They gave away 2 or 3 goals because of slips. Here comes free kick for Bernardo Silva. Ball played out. Back to Bernardo Silva. To Semenyo. Semenyo trying to get on the wing. Cuts it back. Go back to Bernardo Silva. Back to Semenyo. Very tight space. That pass was never there. Should never have tried that pass. It's never there. Vinny Jr. trying to spin. Turns it over. Silva fighting. But turns it over again. A lot of turnover in this game with City and Real Madrid. City is now pressing what I call suicide press, and Madrid feeling the pressure. Here comes PSG, trying to play the ball in behind. Caicedo over the top, trying to find Neto, and the race is on. The keeper came out real well. Real well. Here comes Chelsea. Yeah, Pedro to Neto. Yeah, Pedro. I got dispossessed. Sometimes you got to get the ball out of tight spaces. Just going to turn it over. We're watching the Man City now. They have a corner to be taken by Bernardo Silva. And PSG just over the halfway line against Chelsea coming forward. Let's look at this Man City corner. Silva lining up. Good corner by Silva. Ball missed. Ball out to Doku. Doku beat his man easily. Try to cross it. Out of bounds corner again to Man City. Corner to Man City. Nah, I didn't play on Mount Pleasant. Watchalong. Too long a day, man. I heard Mount Pleasant couldn't get like 6 or 10 players registered. Why is the Caribbean so impotent? Why wouldn't they like pressure CONCACAF so this can't work? We can't go to the country. The LA Galaxy can't play in their country. All about money. Corner to Man City. All about money, people. Mount Pleasant don't have no influence. Ball headed out by poor corner by Bernardo Silva. And what are they calling? I'm not sure what it was called. It was a free kick against Man City. Two players holding each other. The referee just called anything that's safe. Here comes Palmer, twisting and turning, goes back outside to Gusto. Gusto looking to cross, should have crossed it. James with the ball, back to Gusto. Gusto to James again. James to cross. Great cross by James to Palmer. Palmer shot and save by the keeper. Oh, Lord, now they're wide open. Dembele's in on goal. You know he's going to cut it. Goal by Dembele. So at one end, Chelsea had a chance to score. Another end, Dembele bamboos the defense. You got to go close to Dembele. You can't afford to make him. You got to play him for the beat the first time. It's poor defending. Got to play him to beat you the first time. That's how he plays. I saw that happened yesterday to Tottenham. This poor setup. Say cross the ball. Look at this. Cross the ball. It came out and look at this. Look how Chalobah sells himself. Huh? Look how Chalobah sells himself. That's unbelievable poor defending. Look how Chalobah sells himself. And then Dembele just bamboozled James. Or is it? Yeah, he bamboozled Fofana. Cut him right. Then fake the shot and cut him left. And then put in the far corner. And the ball hit off Fofana too. That's why it scored that way. That's poor defending. You can't, that counter, you almost scored and you got run through because your center half sold himself. Ball into Semenyo. Semenyo back to Doku. Doku and his bad decisions as usual, cross the ball to the keeper. Doku, you need to give up those skills to somebody who have a brain, footballing brain. Seriously. You can't have that many skills and you're so poor. Yeah, Vinicius Jr. has run out of Casanov. He's going at Diaz. Force him to the... Don't let him come inside. What are we doing defending? You can't let him come inside. You got to force him to the byline. Madrid in the third. Oh, another goal for Real Madrid. It's 3. That's defending is awful. Awful defending. Awful defending. Lord have mercy. You can't defend that badly. It's hard to defend that badly. I guess it is defense. We thought it improved. It hasn't improved. That's a horrible goal to give up. It was so predictable. Valverde has a hat trick. Now see the ball. So Diaz he flicks over top to Valverde, and Goe late coming over. Late coming. That's what Arsenal doesn't have. Those little chips. Look at that pass. That pass is ridiculous. And Goe don't want to give a penalty, give away a goal instead. Bad defending. Bad defending. And Donnarumma is slow to react. Bad defending, people. You can't defend that badly. I am not going to give it past City to come back and beat Madrid, though. I think Madrid is not that good. No Mbappe. They have no Bellingham. Man City is giving up 3 goals in the first half. That's awful defending, people. Awful defending. Awful. Jesus. English team get a realization check. So Palmer played the ball. The keeper saved it. And from there, it was off to the races. I know so many goals nowadays are blocked into the goal. Get the keeper off. I noticed that nowadays. Players take shot and it ricochets. That's why you got to take a shot, you know. Anyone know what happens? Similar to the Alvarez goal. Yeah, you can't be that close to scoring and give up a goal. That means you don't have any transition defense. The transition defense is poor. That's basic football in any football nowadays. This is not Arsene Wenger team when the transition defense has to be set up the right way. Here comes Real Madrid again, and they're off to the races. Oh, they turned it over. Ball back to City. Rodri trying to find Doku too far. He should have been on the line, actually. That's Doku's fault to me. And Valverde is helping out his right back a lot. Helping out Trent a lot. Doku just got to make better decisions, though. His decision making is beyond awful. Seriously. Beyond awful. Beyond awful. The Real Madrid crowd is buzzing. I still think the game is there for City to be won. I still think City can do something. But they're doing things they don't normally do. Look at Rodri trying to dribble. That's not what you do, Rodri. And here, Real Madrid is going to try to counter. Ball won by Doku. Real Madrid coming forward. The ball out of bounds. Throw into City. Wow. English teams are getting killed. Getting killed. Here comes City again. They're playing too slow, though. Playing like how Arsenal plays slow. Ball's not moving quickly, so defense don't have to shift that much. They play slow. Slow. Just let ball to Diaz. Diaz to Rodri. Rodri out to Goey. Goey goes inside. Plays it back to Rodri. Rodri back to Diaz. And the defense can just rest. It's amazing. You can just rest nowadays in football. Yeah. Doku or Saka, the way they're playing nowadays, neither. Saka's been awful. And Doku is brilliant on the ball, but he's playing like St. Maximin or Traore. And Savinho is not in the game. He shouldn't be playing. Where's Turkey? If you're Pep over manages. This is a game for Turkey. Somebody who's just going to destroy people and make good decisions. I think between Turkey and all of them, and Turkey makes good decisions, even though he's skillful. Most of these skillful players make poor decisions. Tony is the first time I've seen Saka play a game where he got pulled out that early because of lack of good performance. Man, Valverde look like he's Bergkamp with that play around going. If you're gonna go for the ball, that's such poor defending is ridiculous by Mark going. You're nowhere to get in that ball. It's a brilliant pass, by the way. Right over Diaz, right to Valverde. That takes ingenuity. That takes inventiveness. That's a brilliant pass by Arthur. Brilliant pass. Chelsea holding their own, though, against PSG. And apart from that bad mistake, they're holding their own. I still think City going to come back in this competition. But their problem is Mbappe and Bellingham will come to the team. It's a different story. Different story. But also, we're playing an easier team as Arsenal. Right? All the teams that have been played against the English team, apart from maybe Galatasaray, have been better than Leverkusen. Real Madrid is better. Barcelona is better. Who has played? PSG is better. I think Madrid is better. So all the teams are better. The French, the teams from Spain are doing okay. The English teams are not doing okay. But Leverkusen is not a known team. They're not doing well in the Bundesliga. We should be joining with them. We were poor. Our offense is inept. And here we're talking about defense win championship, as if offense can win championship. You think when City were dominant, it was a defense win championship? Yes, it was help. But they had offense. They had all these big-time scorers along the championship. When Liverpool was in championship, it was Salah and Mane and Firmino putting the ball in the net. A lot of offense. When Chelsea was in championship, yes, they were very good defensively, but they had people like Drogba and Hazard. Look at Kansas City Chiefs. You think it's the defense win championship? It's Mahomes. So when people have this concept about defense win championship, but offense, no, they both win. They both. If you don't have any offense like Arsenal, you may struggle. And if you don't have no defense like City, you may struggle. City's defense, I mean, goalie's a good player. Diaz is a good player, or was a good player. But they don't have a right or left back. O'Reilly's not a defender. And Kosanov is Kosanov. Yeah, it's the new stadium. It's a brilliant stadium. All these new stadium, all this money. All this money out there. All this money. It's all being spent in the US and Europe on stadiums. Rest of the world don't have that luxury. Maybe in China or the Middle East. The Middle East is under pressure nowadays. Now, Bodo Glimt has been good. They beat City 2-0, right? In the first round, so yeah. Dr. Don says, slaving at work. Well, Dr. Don, you're taking care of people. That's the most important job. You're trying to make sure people are healthy, that they're doing well, that they can go into their family and feel good, that they can feel good about life. So it's a noble profession that you're in. And a very lucrative one, too. You ain't going to forget that lucrative part. Noble and lucrative. Perfect combination. You don't work for nothing, working for resources. And you get an abundance of them. So you can pay off your school loan if you have any, and you have more disposable income at your behest to do what you want to do. If you just join us, we're watching 2 games. Earlier today, we watched Arsenal versus Leverkusen, and all the predictions were for Arsenal to win. And frankly, they could have lost that game, probably getting a penalty late in the game. If you look at the Arsenal team, offensively, they're inept. Gokares, I said this numerous times, I've been saying this from the beginning of the season, cannot play football. Good goal scorer, his footballing ability is suspect. Martinelli just spins around a lot. And Saka has been having, to me, a bad season. Scored some goals of late, but bad season. In these games, Chelsea versus PSG, Chelsea has held its own. Chelsea look good offensively going forward. They just are naive defensively. The second goal scored by Dembele, where your center half is going and get beaten with quicker people up the field is beyond me. It's beyond me. Run into a space, run out of position, run into a space, get beaten, and people like Dembele are gonna pay you. That pass by Arda Güler is beyond beautiful. I mean, was it Arda Güler or Diaz? I think it was Diaz. Diaz. That is a ridiculous pass. First of all, to play the ball in that space with 3 men in there, measuring. So you got to take risks, people. That's what Arsenal doesn't do. We don't take risks. Eze has it in his legs, but we don't take risks. Seeing the Chelsea goal again, the Bartola goal, good cross to Dembele, headed down, left foot, bottom of the net. Keeper has no chance. And then Chelsea scored. Caicedo to Fernandez, played wide out to Gusto. His shot should have been saved by the keeper. Poor goalkeeping. Poor goalkeeping. Good change by Enzo to Gusto, but keeper cannot let that get in. That's just poor. Can't get down quick enough. And then James to Palmer. Palmer plays it. Blocked by PSG. They come out. Caicedo out of position. So is Chalobah, and it was all over. And this was ridiculous plan because they would do a good job. And instead of Fofana forcing him to go right all the time, force him the first time to go right. Don't care what he does, Fofana. You don't go left. You force him to go right. You allowed him to beat him twice and then go far post. We're seeing Bodo Glimt turn. Oh, brilliant playing by Bodo Glimt. That looked like a penalty. Yep. Yeah, defender pushed him over. That's a penalty. Bad decision. Here come Bodo Glimt. Good penalty. Up 1-0 against Sporting. I think is Bodo Glimt at home or Sporting at home? Let me look it up. Bodo Glimt is at home. Bodo Glimt is up 2-0, it appears. So the scores, Bodo Glimt up 2-0 on Sporting. Arsenal tied Leverkusen early in the day 1-1. PSG leading Chelsea 2-1. And the shocker of the day, Man City down 3-0. I do think, I heard Doku talk about Henry and Henry give him advice and how he's learned from Henry, but he's not exhibiting that on the field. You can't be playing football and you get to the final third and you're clueless. Anyway, let me take a 2-minute break, people. We'll come back for the start of the second half. I get my normal breaks in, so let me give you a musical interlude as usual. Musical interlude. Take it from there. So much for that musical interlude. We are back. Looking forward to the second half. Two very good games. Chelsea, PSG. Man City versus Real Madrid. I didn't put up any stats because if you're watching the game like I am, stats are obvious. We don't need to see the stats. Stats are obvious. Real Madrid kicking Man City, you know what? And Chelsea also under the coach. Chelsea under the coach. Well, the right back or the left back? Sorry, what a boy. I'm not buying that. It's the left back. All the goals, the first two goals came from the left side or right side, and then the last one was the right side. The first one was the right side. The second one may have come from the left side versus the right side. Real Madrid's right side. Here's the thing, which is very obvious. It's not cost. Vinicius Jr. is a very difficult player to play against, but O'Reilly can't defend. No, Doku hasn't delivered anything. He hasn't delivered anything. He's crossing the ball on the keeper. If you're going to cross the ball, cross to the penalty spot. What's Doku done? Now, granted, Doku's been double and triple team, so we got to be fair. At the same time, he's not creating the havoc you expect. Savino needs to be taken off. Cherky needs to be on the field. I mean, sometimes I don't know what Pep is doing. So maybe it is Cherky injured? Like, I don't understand. Let me see City's team. Look at the lineup. Cherky's on the bench. Why is Cherky on the bench? Why is Nori on the bench versus O'Reilly? O'Reilly's not a left back. O'Reilly can't play left back. They got someone. Look on the bench what they have. They have Nunez, who plays right back. So why not? Kostanov is over there because they want the speed of Kostanov versus Nunez. As I said, Pep always overmanages when it comes to this point of the season. He overmanages crazy. Bilal Lyrics No, me have a lyrics feet, man. Just not play it. Me can't find the lyrics. Me have lyrics, man. Me have a lyrics for this. But me can't. I don't know what me do with the lyrics. I thought I had it here. You know what? Me have the lyrics here someplace. Drama, more music. Me say me can't find it. Oh, here it is. Me have lyrics feet, man. Me say if I lyrics this. But lyrics not that good though. Reggae boys, now is your time to play football like it's fine. It's that drug. You have the skills for the battlefield and to make your opponents yield. But you have to have ball possession to ensure good ball progression. Need out what you plays possession, cause possession is our obsession. We built a team from far and wide, but them playing like a pick. I think this is still applicable to the Reggae Boys. Change the style of play. Next coach, do you hear what I say? I need my team to play possession to ensure good ball progression. Need a coach who plays possession, cause possession is our obsession. The team's defense is very strong and really puts a foot wrong. But the offense is very meek. In fact, some days it's just plain weak. We need the team to play possession to ensure good ball progression. Have to have ball possession, cause possession is our obsession. Our team needs to keep the ball, otherwise we are set for a fall. 2026 is almost here, don't want it to be a nightmare. I need my team to play possession to ensure good. That was my prognostication, that if we can't keep the ball, 26 is a nightmare, and it's turned out to be a nightmare. See? That song had ESP to it. See that jargon? Song had ESP jargon. That was the lyrics jargon. See the song of ESP jargons. Yeah? 2026 is a nightmare. The soup get bun up. Nunes is a midfielder. I know he came from Wolves, but he's been playing. I'm sorry, he's a midfielder, came from Wolves, but he's been playing right back all year. Kosanov is quick, that's why I play him out there. Reinders is coming on. Cherky needs to come on too. Like, why Cherky's not coming on the field? Reinders coming for Savino. Pep overthinks. Why is Semenyo playing the 10 and you're playing Savino on the right when you need goal scoring? You're going to play with a traditional midfield now because Semenyo is lost out there, the 10. Going to play Semenyo on the right, but he should put on Cherky. To me, Cherky should have been on the field. He's a ridiculous footballer. And you need somebody to break down like Arthur Goulet and Diaz doing to break down Real Madrid. Like I have to do now is sit deep and hit you on the counter because they're up 3-0. They're up 3-0, so they don't have to go take unnecessary risks. I don't think City can come back and win. I think they can come back and score some goals. They haven't scored a goal in the first half. Real Madrid defense is not that good. I mean, when we played them last year, we had 2 worldly free kick by Declan Rice, but it wasn't close. We destroyed them last year. Then we ran into the buzzsaw PSG. Last year may have been our best chance to win because our offense was ticking. This year is not ticking. Doku to Rodri. Rodri just glides across the field. A brilliant footballer. Rodri looking for a pass. Can't find one. It goes to Reinders. Goes to Diaz. Diaz plays out wide to Semenyo. Semenyo goes back inside to Kosanov. Come on, City. I'm trying to hurry up. Semenyo goes inside. Cross is poor cross by Semenyo with his left foot. And here comes Vinicius Jr. See, they're just looking for the break. And then City's trying to scramble. City only has what? Real Madrid doesn't have a lot of players forward. Here goes City. There's O'Reilly again. O'Reilly cannot defend. He should be removed. O'Reilly's killing them. It's almost 4. It's almost 4. It should have been 4. O'Reilly is behind the play 100% of the time. He's not ready. Against big team defensively. Here comes City. Silva coming forward. Nobody's open. Real Madrid has recovered. Kosanov good ball into Silva. Silva is such a brilliant footballer. Rodri. Find Doku. 2 men out there, Doku once. So 2 men cannot defend Doku. Doku should just take on both of them. He got on the wing and get a corner out of it. No two men can mark Doku. Diaz playing well though. He just put Mark Goya in his butt. Good save by Donnarumma. What a beat. Mark Goya is at a different level going. It's not Crystal Palace. Corner to City to be taken by Reinders. Oh, O'Reilly missed a sitter. O'Reilly had a tap in and he missed it. Wow, he has to score that. He has to score that. That ball dropped perfect for him. He's sticking around the back. Vinny not marking him. The ball hit on his thigh and let's go out of bounds. Look at this. He tried to use his knee to do it. Then instead of his right foot, he used his left foot because he ain't got no right foot. Balls come across your body. You have no control of your left foot. Use your right foot. Just put in the goal. That was poor. That should have been 3-1. That's poor. He's got to score that. He's been having a nightmare defensively. He needs a confidence booster. I think what Pep should have done is put O'Reilly in the midfield and put Nori on. And O'Reilly is a good player, but O'Reilly is very good offensively. Not that good defensively. Here comes Vinny Jr. again, dispossessed by Kosanov and won it back. Good play by Rodri. He was trying to find Doku, but it wasn't there. Semenyo back to Kosanov. I think Kosanov has played all right. I don't think he's been terrible. Ball out to Semenyo. Semenyo beat his man nicely. And trying to go wide to Silva, and pass was not there. Yeah, a man go by two of you that way, by Kosanov and Rodri, that's not good. Either get a foul or stay on the sideline. Here comes Real Madrid again. Intercepted by going back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma plays it out to Rodri. Rodri to Silva. Silva should have gone to Semenyo already, but decided not to. Carrying the ball. Semenyo should be moving, go down the wing. He's standing still. Chelsea keeper was very calm on that play. Semenyo coming inside, looking for a pass. Goes out to Doku. And as Doku gets it, two men run out. Valverde, or Diaz this time is out there. Doku goes by him, come inside. Try to flash it. It plays it in. Poor cross by Haaland. Not Haaland. That was. I'm not sure who crossed that ball a while ago. It's a good pass by Doku. There's onside. It was Silva. He just crossed it. He didn't even look. It's a real good pass by Doku. Oh, it's Reinders. He didn't look. Gotta look. Gotta know where you are. Now, City's getting some joy penetrating. They're just not. Final decisions being poor. Madrid now beat the press, and here we go. They're off to the races, and it's wide open. The entire midfield is wide open. So they're beating the second line of defense, and they're wide open. It's wide open. Chelsea coming forward. Palmer just beat his man. Almost beat him. Beat his man this time. Turn him inside. Out of bounds for a corner. For Chelsea. 49-minute Chelsea PSG. 2-1. PSG leading, and then Man City getting slaughtered at the Bernabeu by Real Madrid. We're up by 3-0. They're in the 51st minute. Kosanov into Rodri. Rodri back to Kosanov. Kosanov play wide out to Semenyo. Semenyo back to Kosanov. Real Madrid City playing like they're going to church. Semenyo has a man one-on-one. You got to beat him. Here comes Neto. Beat his man nicely. He has a pass he could have made into João Pedro, and he took. And usually Neto makes bad decisions 99% of the time. If Neto has 100 passes to make, he's going to make the right one 1% of the time. Never seen a player with so much talent. Well, that's not true. That's Neto. Here comes Chelsea again, trying to go forward, but throwing for Chelsea. That was Marquinhos playing it out. Now City trying to come forward against Real Madrid. PSG is now pressing with full vigor. Chelsea goalkeeper is such a cool customer. He's really good on the ball. Chelsea trying to find the ball in the channel. Not a terrible ball. Oh. Yeah, Pedro clobbered Marquinhos. Here comes Doku. 2 men on him. Trying to beat both men. Gets a throwing out of it. Just join us. We are doing a double watch along. PSG versus Chelsea and Man City versus Real Madrid. Here comes Man City they have camped in Real Madrid half, but they can't find anything. No penetration. Rodri outside to Semenyo. Semenyo need to take the ball down the wing. Don't go inside. Take it down the wing. Let him come out there with you. Semenyo to Kosanov. Put the ball far post. Trying to rotate the ball across as usual. Oh, my Paramount went down for the game against. Oh, it's back in Man City. Here's Semenyo again. This game needs Turkey. I'm telling you, it needs Turkey. Aradi's all the way across the field. So when Real Madrid gets it, Aradi, good ball into Semenyo. Semenyo into David Silva. Silva to Semenyo. Semenyo shot, save. That shot was never on. You got to cross that ball. Chelsea being pressured by PSG. Chelsea beat the press of Fano by James. James outside to Gusto. Gusto back to James. James turns. Go back to Caicedo. Caicedo. Back to Chalaba. Chalaba outside to Cucurella. Cucurella plays it outside to Neto, who's going to dribble and probably turn it over. So you have a corner to City's been pressuring Real Madrid second half, though. They can't get out their own half. Corner in by City, headed out by Real Madrid. And Kosanov make a bad pass. Jesus God, he gave it away again. He gave away another goal. It's a penalty. Kosanov. You know how much time I've seen people where a player gets the ball and trying to make a one-time pass and doesn't reach the destination. Kosanov with a horrible play, no City player back, and Vinicius Jr. run off them. And Kosanov caught up to him. Now, did Donnarumma touch the ball or did he touch Vinny Jr.? Yeah, he fouled him. And Vinny dived. It's a penalty. Yep, it's a penalty. City just all over the place. How in God's name you could be that open with transition defense? There's no transition defense, none. And Kosanov is not ready for this. Not ready for this. Not ready for this. That bad pass. All you do is control it. I see Gabriel did it against Bournemouth. I saw Zoumene do it against Man U. Like these, when you're leaning back and passing the ball versus just stop the ball and pass it, you have no power on it. I saw what's his name against Mansfield the other day, Salmon for Arsenal. We've done 3 of them for Arsenal this season. 3 of them. Where you're leaning back and passing one time versus stopping the ball and passing the ball. Unbelievable. So they're going to be 4-0 now. Wow. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. City is just, and they're dominating possession. Oh, Donnarumma saved it. That's poor penalty by Vinny. Poor penalty by Vinny. Poor penalty by Vinny. Yeah, I might give him City some life. You know, Donnarumma won the won the Euros for Italy with his goalkeeping, especially against England, saving 3 penalties in the shootout. Throw into Real Madrid. They kept it at 3. City's transition defense is awful, though. Awful. And Real Madrid is just playing the counter. They put Vinny up top. Vinny running through the middle. You know he's quicker than most of those other players. Close enough is quick, but his football intelligence is not the same. And O'Reilly can't defend. Doku has it against Trent. He should just dismiss Trent quickly. And should have crossed it a while ago, and he didn't. He beat Trent again. He tried to cross it. Ball played out of bounds. Corner to Man City. It's a really good stop by Rudiger. But the Man City players are not getting in position to get the pass from Doku because they don't know what the hell he's going to do when he gets it. Corner to Man City. And Chelsea going forward against PSG should just cross it now. Oh, goal by Chelsea. Brilliant goal by Enzo Fernandez. Brilliant run by Neto. Finally made a good pass. Brilliant goal, brilliant goal, brilliant goal, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. And Neto has that in him. Just makes bad decisions most times. He showed it a while ago. This Chelsea keeper can play with his feet really well. And so can so there's a bad pass by PSG. Try to play the ball across field. And that's what happens when you try those kind of things. Good play by Neto. He just cuts it back to Enzo, do the one time, open his body up, put in the corner. PSG keeper had no chance. None. 2-2, Chelsea versus PSG. Man City down 3 and should have been down 4. Vinny trying with Donnarumma, you got to pick his corner and you got to go hard because he's so big and he anticipates well. You can't be playing with Donnarumma. Here comes City's now back in defending. Here comes Real Madrid again. Haaland has not been in the game at all. Haaland's played like Gokares. Making Diaz look like he's Mbappe out there. Here comes Real Madrid. Madrid now have possession and City's resting on defense. Here comes Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. has out wide. It goes back to Gole. Goes back to Real Madrid just having fun. And City looks tired and weary. Here comes Madrid again, coming forward. And Man City gave the ball back as Diaz. Diaz has not been, or Kosanov. Kosanov can't pass the ball. He's a poor passer. And Vinny almost created a chance now. Here comes Rodri. Rodri out to City playing tired. Look at Rodri, tired. Good shot there by, is that Arda Goulet? Just wide of the post. City playing tight. They're trying to play out from the back, but they're playing the ball behind their teammates. It's not good. City looks beaten. City trying to play it again. Kosanov. Back to Diaz. Back to Bernardo Silva. Riley. Goy. Donnarumma. That's not what Donnarumma does. He's not good with his feet, so don't give him the ball with no pressure on him. Here comes PSG again. PSG coming forward. If you just join us, we're watching a double header Champions League game. PSG versus Chelsea. They're in the 61st minute, score tied at 2. And Real Madrid is slaughtering Man City, beating them by 3-0. Because City can't defend. And they're making bad mistakes. And Madrid is playing good offensively. Games is strange. Look at Chelsea playing really well against PSG. But they have their full complement of players, though. And Haaland is not in the game. Cherky's coming on. Cherky should have been in the damn field a long time ago. What is Pep doing? Cherky should have been on the field a long time ago. Dewey coming on for Kvaratskhelia. I always mess his name up. And it looked like Tchouaméni coming off for Real Madrid. And Dewey's one who made that pass that led to Neto feeding Hernandez for the goal. Cherky should have been on the field. Mamouche and Cherky should have been on the field, as far as I'm clear. I know. And I'm seeing. They should have been on the field. I don't understand why Cherky's on the bench. Why Semedo start over him. Semedo doesn't score goals. The other day, Semedo scored a goal. He looked frightened when he scored. In fact, the ball hit him versus him hitting the ball. By the way, people, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. We're trying to build up viewership on these watch-alongs. So we want other people to come and watch us. Oh, Tchouaméni's back on. I thought he was off the field. I guess he took a break. Vinicius Jr. trying to get on the line to Arda Güler, but no luck. Blocked. So PSG trying to play out from the back. Chelsea pressuring. And Real Madrid just finding the space between City's lines. And when they break the line, it's all over. Here comes, they're going to go outside now to Vinny Jr. And Vinny Jr. have Kosamov. Force him to the byline. Why you allow him to come inside? Vinny trying to go far post. Why do these defenders do that? Force him overplay him to go to the byline. They're going to cut the ball back. Don't allow him to go inside. Chelsea almost got bamboozled again by Barcola. Vinny tried to go far post, and it wasn't that far away. Goal kick to City. We're in the 66th minute. They're down by 3-0. Palmer's got dispossessed. Here comes PSG. Here comes PSG. Chelsea putting a shift in, though. Good tackle by Caicedo. Here's Pedro. Pedro got dispossessed. He had no help. And here comes City. Semenyo. Trying to pass that's not there. Goes back to Rodri. Rodri should go across to Doku. Play the ball across the field to Doku. What are we waiting for? He's wide open. Doku and Trent. Good try by Doku. Try to cross it. Ball played out to Kosanov. He plays it back to Diaz, who goes back to Silva. Bernardo Silva back to Rodri. Rodri over the top to Semenyo. Semenyo crosses it. Oh, that should have been a goal. Can't believe there's nobody in the box. Here comes Doku. I could find Rodri. A brilliant pass by Rodri over the top, though. Oh, he put what's his name on his butt. Great play by Rodri to Doku. Doku tried to cross, out of bounds, corner. Yes, what a brilliant ball by Rodri, though, finding Semenyo. Brilliant ball. And he's behind the defense. He plays it across. Nobody's there. Here comes PSG again. It's Dembele. Plays out wide. James with the ball and plays it up top. Chelsea need to keep a man up front. You keep a man long because PSG is attacking a lot of players. They only have one player back. Just join us. We're watching Real Madrid versus Man City and PSG versus Chelsea. Real Madrid making a change. Is that Arda on? Off? City making 2 changes. Nori and Cherky come on. Nori and Cherky should have started. I'm talking about David Silva coming off. And Semenyo coming off. Yeah, Semenyo's been ineffective today. Chelsea coming forward. Ball played out to Pedro. Got man wide. Plays it wide out to Neto. Neto's just run by his man now. Neto coming forward. Gonna go all the way back. Cucurella to Caicedo. To James. To Fofana. Fofana fouled. Should have been a kick, but not. Arthur is off. Camavinga is on for Real Madrid. We're getting to that danger zone now for City. They need at least 2 goals to keep them in this tie. See, they're trying to pressure. But Real Madrid beat the pressure real easily. And they're coming forward again. So Cherky's on and Nori's on. And it was almost not a goal by Real Madrid based on their pressure. That pressure is relenting. Brilliant turn by Goe. Plays the ball up to Rodri. Rodri to is this so you put Nori at left back and put Riley where he should be in the midfield. That's where he should have started the game. Riley coming forward. He and Cherky one-on-one. Riley taking too long to make that pass. And got dispossessed. Take too long to make the pass and got dispossessed. Should have made the pass to Cherky once he got it. Diaz almost gave away another goal. Barely saved it. Diaz almost got it. Here comes PSG again. 69th minute, PSG versus Chelsea. Score tied at 2. 71st minute, Real Madrid slaughtering, discombobulating, annihilating, beating a Man City team, which have a lot of possession, but not to show for it. Doku coming forward. Doku to Cherky. Cherky, the ball turns. Cherky has to play. Such a brilliant footballer. Plays the ball outside to Riley. Riley goes back to Kosanov. Kosanov inside to Rodri. Rodri to Nori. It goes outside to Doku. Doku to Mark going. But look at how City's set up. You have to make sure you're balanced to expect you got to play transition defense at some point. Here comes Turkey. Turkey ball into Rodri. Rodri turn to Riley. Riley back to Kosanov. Kosanov goes outside. You gotta find Turkey with the ball. He's such cutting edge. Ball out to Goy coming forward, looking to cross. Can't find a cross. He goes inside to Rodri. Rodri shot. Blocked over the bar. No, that was Reinders, sorry, not Rodri. Over the bar. Corner to City. We've had some really good football. Well, not very good football, but we've had a lot of football. Champions League. Arsenal drew with Leverkusen 1-1. Got a penalty in the last minute by Havertz. Chelsea tied away from home to PSG 2-2. And we have Man City getting slaughtered by Real Madrid 3-0 in the Bernabeu. They still got to go to City. Corner by Man City. That's an easy ball for Courtois. That's poor. The corner got to be flat up. Courtois is too quick, too tall, too long for you to make those kind of looping crosses. That doesn't work. Real Madrid just play to the press like it's not there. Very comfortable. Oh, almost gave away a goal. Wow, turn his own box, and I can't believe that didn't score. What a block. That should have been a goal. Turning your own box. And the thing about Riley was he towed it, but Courtois made a brilliant save. Brilliant save by Courtois. Brilliant save. Corner to Man City. Madrid was almost generous. Corner in, headed out by Real Madrid. Played out wide to Nori. Nori to Doku. Doku plays it up to Cherky trying to go over the top, trying to find ball headed down. Real Madrid, and it must be pretending he's hurt. That's Tokamani. He's not hurt. Get up. Chelsea coming forward. Shot taken by, is that Neto? Oh, that was Gusto. James to the ball to Gusto. Chelsea giving PSG a difficult time. Difficult time. Cucurella. To Neto. Back to Cucurella. Back to Fernandez. Fernandez to Fofana. Fofana turns. Go back to his goalkeeper. PSG pressing real hard. They know they need to. Oh, keeper gave it away. Keeper gave it away. I was praising him on his play. And we're seeing so many mistakes trying to play from the back. And all these keepers are just messing up nowadays. Just giving away goal free. If the press is that vigorous, go deep. You give yourself a chance because somebody must be upfield. That's just awful goalkeeping. Awful goalkeeping. Just praising his calmness. And he just passed the ball to the opposition. Awful. But I'll play back to him. You should go to Fofana, right? No, not going to go to Fofana. I have no idea what he was doing, you know. I have no idea what was doing. Brilliant goal taken. Well taken. I have no idea what he was doing. He didn't even look. And instead of going on his line, he's standing up. Unbelievable goal to give away. And the Maestro just put it in that. That's a bad goal to give away. Wow. He had the game easy. All you have to do is play the ball wide to Fofana. He gave it to you, give it back to him. And Jorgensen decided to be cute. So many goalkeeping errors you see nowadays, trying to play out from the back. Gotta know when to boot it and when to play it. Unbelievable giveaway. That probably cost Chelsea the tie. Here comes Doku. Shot by Doku. Saved by Courtois. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Gusto then gave the ball away again too. Here comes PSG again. Good tackle by James. By Fofana, but out of bounds. Chelsea just making mistake after mistake. Mistake after mistake. That could have been a penalty a while ago by Gusto. Players give the ball away that way. They trying to make up for it and make mistakes. Cannot believe the goalkeeper gave away that goal. That's awful. Here comes Man City. They don't look like scoring. They don't look like scoring. That's a bad goal for Chelsea to give away. You're doing well away from home, and your keeper decided to be cute. Here comes Chelsea again, though. One thing about them, they have a lot of offensive players. Ball into Palmer. And if it's a little better pass, he'd have gotten the goalkeeper. PSG goalkeeper doesn't seem confident. 2 changes coming for PSG. Hernandez coming on. Barcola coming outside. They're trying to lock up the victory. Here comes Kasimov. Plays the ball into Doku. Back to Kasimov. Inside to Cherky. Cherky just walked through Doku with the ball, beat his man nicely. Doku got to cross the ball. You got to cross the ball. What are you doing? You got to cross the ball. Jesus, he makes bad. Look, he has the ball right there. You got to cross it. You got to cross it. He's trying to beat 2 men. The space is not there to do that. Cross the ball. Put it in the far post. And Haaland is in there getting no service. Jesus. I know it, but the goalkeeper did it again, and I almost get it again. Here's Palmer. He should go wide. He's got to go wide. He does go wide to Neto. Neto goes back to Cucurella. Cucurella back to Neto. Neto, bad pass. Won by James. James coming forward. I'm watching the Chelsea game because Man City is not doing anything. They're trying to go forward, but they're not making much progress. All Real Madrid have to do is just sit deep. Ball played over the top, trying to find Reinders, but and making Trent now look like Zinedine Zidane. Just join us. We're watching Man City versus Real Madrid and Chelsea versus PSG. Man City losing 3-0 to Real Madrid. Chelsea down 3-2 to PSG. Chelsea was doing really well until the goalkeeper decided to be charitable. He's offside. Fernandez looked to be offside. Here comes Neto. I think he's offside, though. I think Fernandez is offside. Yeah, Fernandez is offside. They scored, but Fernandez was offside. Yeah, he came up from an offside position. Wait, no, he's not offside. He's being number 22 is keeping him on. Number 20 is keeping him on. He's onside. I don't think he's offside at all. Let's see how that looks. I think number 20 is keeping him on. It may be a goal. It may be a goal. I think number 20 is standing there. He looks offside with a player beside him. But number 20 looks like he'll be keeping him on. What's the referee doing? No? Oh, he's offside? Didn't look offside to me. Thought number 20 was keeping him on. But no. Goal is disallowed. I'm curious to see that again when they judge that to be offside. City coming forward, Doku. Real Madrid has scouted Doku well. They double and triple team him. PSG is pressing real hard, and Chelsea is still playing out from the back. It says offside is barely offside. That's not a player to match him up against. What about the other player? I think they used the wrong player to see whether it's offside or not. At least to me, anyway. Alexander Arnold is off. Carvajal is on. We're in the 83rd minute. Real Madrid beating up on Man City. Like most of the English team, right? English team have not won a game in Champions League in the first round. PSG coming forward again in numbers. They have 6 players coming forward against Chelsea's like 5. Here comes PSG. Man City trying to come forward. Mamouche is on. Mamouche should have been on earlier. He should have been on earlier. City has a lot of talent, but Guardiola overcoached in this game, like he normally does in Champions League. That's why he came in the Champions League, because it's a knockout tournament. That's when he won it once for City, because he overcoaches, overthinks it, overcoaches. It's a bad beating to get 3-0 away from home against a team which defense is suspect. Throw into Real Madrid. We're in the 84th minute. Real Madrid 3, City 0. Well, City give Arsenal hope without their playing, while they're playing defense. But then our forward line ain't that good either. So it balances out. Our forward line is poor. If Pep had started this team, apart from say Semenyo, it'd be a better team. With Ain't Nori's a better left back. With Cherky in there and Mamouche in there, he's got too much people at his disposal. Even if he put in Reinders, I thought he should put in Mamouche or put in Cherky. I just think he overcoached this game, and that's why he lost. Look at Madrid playing 2 blocks of like 4, 5, 6. We have in the 86th minute, now going to the 87th minute, Man City versus Real Madrid. Scores 3-0. And if you are also watching Chelsea PSG, PSG 3, Chelsea 2. Rodri tried a long pass, out of bounds. Here comes PSG trying to play through the lines. Fofana got run off the ball, and here comes PSG again. They got numbers. They're overloaded on the right side. Good pressure by Chelsea. Got numbers back. Chelsea won the ball back and coming forward. James, brilliant turn by James. And then he just turned it over, got dispossessed. Trying to look for the perfect pass. Nobody's running the right direction, on the right place. Oh, it's 4-2, so I'm behind. Here comes PSG. Don't let him shoot on his right foot. Don't let him shoot on his right. Oh, Lord have mercy. These people can't defend people. A right footer coming inside should never be able to shoot with his right foot. You got to cover that off. You don't care about going on the line because you got to bring the ball back. You got to pressure him. I don't know what people are doing. What kind of football is that? You allow the man to go inside. You can't allow him to go inside. On his strong foot. He ain't got no left foot. Force him to go. If you go down the line and he beats you, all good. Force him to the byline. It's your defense. It's part of your defense. It's another extra man. Cannot go inside and go put the ball in the top corner. That should never happen. Never. Poor defending, poor coaching, poor managing. It's frustrating watching this kind of football. Somebody just sent me a team. I'm not sure which team this is. Is this Congo? Looks like it. The 26-man squad. All their people play in the top leagues, you know. Real Betis, Newcastle. They're playing Spain, Lille, Espanyol, Montpellier. Our people playing League One and Championship. Wan Bissaka, West Ham. J.N. Gakia, Watford. Genk, Lens. Oh, Lord. Burnley, Lille. All them players play the top 6 league. A lot of them play in France. Well, Jamaica got his work cut out for it in the World Cup qualifiers. Here comes PSG again. So we have, let's see how much extra time we're going to have in the City game because City doesn't look like they can score until next week. For such an offensive, potent team, I'm amazed City has put the ball in the net once. We can bet some money on that, Paul Watkins. That will not happen in the second leg. Away from home is a big deal, you know. Being at home and away from home is a big deal. City's not great at the Etihad, but Pep will play a better team because this team he picked was a joke. O'Reilly cannot defend. And that's what happened in this game. O'Reilly can't defend. And he gave away the first two of the first 3 goals. Especially the one over the top, which is ludicrous. And Doku got to make better decisions. See, he's getting dispossessed there. They made Valverde look like he's the best player on the planet. Here comes City again with Rodri. They need to get a goal. They got 4 minutes of extra time. They need a goal. The best chance went to O'Reilly, who bushed it. Had a tap in and he plays out of bounds. Here comes Turkey trying to find O'Reilly. Butted off. Rodri to Mark Goey. Mark Goey's first time in this round of the Champions League, and it hasn't gone well. He gave away one of those goals to Valverde. Here comes Doku. Doku trying to go down the wing. Get a corner out of it. PSG is just very calm, playing around Chelsea. Here comes City again. Not sure who was playing that ball a while ago. That's Turkey. Trying to go over the top. So City won the ball back. It's only 2 minutes remaining. And City looked like it could play till next year and don't score a goal. Mamouche plays the ball into Turkey back to Nori. Nori to Turkey. Turkey's going to go back inside. Madrid came up with that, really? Oh Lord, City's in trouble. No, I think Chelsea just made mistakes to give those goal up. That third goal the keeper gave away cost them this leg. Frankly, it probably cost them the entire series. That you can't give away those goals. They're up 2-2. They're in the game. When they go down 3-2, they gotta go chase the game. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Keeper can't keep those goals are free goals. People didn't work for it. Just give it away. It's hard to digest when you just give away a goal like that. There's 3 minutes left in the Chelsea game and 1 minute left in the Real Madrid game. And City can't score between now and next year. If you're playing football until next year, sometimes City would never score. Real Madrid plays smart, counter-attacking football. Pep overcoached like he normally does. Now again, here comes Real Madrid again. Real Madrid not playing around them. Here comes City. They have space. They have time. Here comes Riley. Need to go wide. Mamouche got dispossessed. Cannot get this. You got to go wide to Doku. Why didn't go wide to Doku is beyond me. Game is over. City beaten by 3-0. So no English team has won in the first round in the last 16. None. Liverpool lost 1-0. Newcastle drew 1-0. Tottenham got beaten 5-2. Arsenal drew 1-1 today. Chelsea's losing 4-2, and City got smoked at Real Madrid. But the legs are not over. I expect Arsenal to win at home. I expect Liverpool to win at home. Newcastle, I don't know. It's going to be tough for them in the Barca. I expect them to lose in Barca. Barca have no defense. It's going to be interesting to see Chelsea and PSG. PSG is hard to beat. I don't think they mind playing anywhere. They got quality everywhere, especially offensively. And in the midfield. I think their defense can be gotten at. But tough day for Man City. Tough day for Chelsea. Not a good look. You cannot be playing football at this level and be that wide open defensively. It's not healthy. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. So the English team, which had 6 teams and 5 made it through the first round, then that's going to go. Pep is overcoached all the time. Pep's worst decision ever seen was he playing Fernandinho right back against Vinicius Jr. That's like somebody who is crazy. Okay, here comes Chelsea. Here comes PSG again. They got numbers. They got 4 against 4. And it's 5. It's 5. That was too easy. It's 5. That was too easy. Too easy. Too easy. That's bad. Bad decisions. Bad decisions by Chelsea. Play out the game. Play out the game. Don't give a goal. So Chelsea gave up 5. Man City gave up 3. Wow. English team looking horrible in the first round. 5 goals to give up. 5. One thing we don't do is give up 5 goals. Look how easy this was. Chelsea's all over the place. Trying to press in the last minute. And look at that. The ball come across. Nobody's marking anybody. They're just running wild. Nobody's marking anybody. And Hakimi just found his man on top of the box, and he just lays in the far corner. And what's the keeper doing? The keeper is at the far post. What are you doing at the far post? The man is running down the wing. Stay in the middle of the goal. He's not going to shoot from there. The keeper is set up poorly, too. He have to give the game away. That's poor goalkeeping. Poor goalkeeping. No reason to go near post yet. He's at the near post. Why are you at near post? And the substitute came on and scored, what, 2 goals? Jorgensen has not proven he's better than Sanchez. Sorry. Because he's Ben Sanchez. He said to rotate goalkeepers. He's making a fool of himself. The keeper ain't saved nothing. He ain't saved no goal that shouldn't be saved. Anyway, I'm done for the day, people. It's been a long day. 2 streams. Arsenal Leverkusen, and then doing the double stream. I appreciate you being here. Before you leave, hit the like button. I'm trying to do more of these streams. Need your help. Need you support the channel. It's been a interesting day. I didn't enjoy the Arsenal game. Not only was it boring, but we didn't beat Leverkusen. We didn't look like we could have scored 2 goals. And Saka had a shocker. If you look at all the players on the field, Saka had a shocker. He looked like Cephas. Anyway, I had to end with that. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.